today I am going to speak to all my listeners is time management. Time management is the most important factor that is existing in our life. And if you consider what is time, then in my point of view, is time means what is in your hand after you get up from the bed on that particular day, that is today. So God's greatest gift to the mankind is only today. Because if you consider you have a lot of time in future, then you will be mistaking and you will not be able to perform better today. The very concept of there is a tomorrow does not suit for the time management. Time management is what is done today and what is done right now. That comes under the productivity. Supposing in a given time you have got a lifespan of about 100 years, then I will consider this way, 50% of time goes in sleeping. Okay, in some cases it may be 40%. And the beginning of the life, when you are a child, 12 years you waste. And you waste 12 years when you are old age. Because in old age, even we want to perform, our intellectual mind may be supporting us, but our physical body will not be as active as we wanted it. So I am considering a person who is 88 years, and from there another 12 years he lives. So 12 years gone there and 12 years, 24 gone, plus 40% gone in sleeping. So you are left over actually, if you add that 40 and this 24, 64 years of your life is already 64% is vanished. What is left over is 36%. In this 36%, how do you utilize it? In this 36% only, you have to make your life productive. You have to get yourself educated. You have to get yourself career oriented. You have to take care of your life when you want to select a partner and get married. Then you have your children. And then you live a secured life for your children and as well as for your family. So if you consider that there is a time for you to waste, then you can consider that that time wastage is the bad luck part of you. People come to me and ask me, Acharya ji, why don't you see my horoscope and tell my life? Then I tell them, you tell me what is your daily routine, I will tell you what is your horoscope. There is no need for me to study the planet. Because planet studying is required when you are doing all your work properly, utilizing your 24 hours a day properly, and everything that has to be done, you have done it. Then you are not succeeding. Perhaps I may think of considering the planetary aspect. But when you are not able to tell me exactly what is your routine, then I will not be able to tell your horoscope. Please tell me routine. Then I found all the people who are fortunate and successful are the one who has utilized their time properly. For example, you get up at 4 o'clock. Recently I saw in a television interview, Akshay Kumar was speaking and a journalist was asking him a question that, I understand Akshay Kumar ji that you are sleeping every day at 8 o'clock in the night. He said, yes, of course, because I get up at 4 a.m. See, when a person is getting up at 4 a.m. and sleeping at 8 o'clock, that means how much time he has used out of 24 hours. He has put into approximately 14 to 15 clean hours. And when you put 14 hours a day consistently in your life, you are bound to be a successful person. You may have some ifs and buts here and there. It will be only for learning lesson and moving forward. Kabir Das very rightly said, there is nothing called tomorrow. Such a great saint, and I consider him only the best expert who understood the time management than any foreign authors or anybody else. People quote all foreign people, but I will not quote any one of them. Because I am proud to be an Indian, and in India we had the great scholar, and that scholar is none other than Kabir Das. He said, "Kaal kare so aaj kar." Look at his word. "Kaal kare so aaj kar." What you want to do it tomorrow, do it today. He also said, what you want to do it tomorrow, do it today, and he says, "Aaj kare so ab kar." "Kaal kare so aaj kar, aaj kare so ab, pal mein parlay hoega, bahura karega kab." He was so clear that whatever you wanted to do it tomorrow, please prepone it and do it today. And whatever you have to do it today, do it right now. You don't have time to waste. Just imagine you are standing near a sea and the sea waves are coming. Can you hold the sea waves? They will return back. Time and tide waits for none. These are the proverbs which we have been hearing right from our childhood and we are grown up. And they have proved to be right. For example, I will give you, if you wanted to lead a peaceful and successful life, you give 1 hour every day for your physical health, half an hour for meditation, and 1 hour in the night before you sleep, maintain silence. You can think, but you need not speak. And I will tell you, these 2.5 hours, when you multiply it, how you utilize it, these 2.5 hours would have been the total sum of lucky time you have got in your life. Because this is 2.5 hours which you are not wasting. These are the 2.5 hours you are using productively. Meditation, you are getting connected to yourself, who you are. You understand by doing regularly meditation in a given long time that who you are and what for you are here. Because every human being is a unique person. Every human being born on planet Earth is different from others. No human being is alike. No two persons have the same intellectual thinking. The uniqueness is the gift given to you by the God, along with the time. A poor man on the street, a man on the street, or a man on the corporate office sitting in an air-conditioned chamber, all are given 24 hours. You have great examples in front of us. Sachin Tendulkar used his time well and he became a Bharat Ratna and one of the best players ever in the cricket history. So also MS Dhoni. Then you can also see how greatly the the lady badminton champion Sneha Nehwal used her time. And this process tells us that whoever has utilized the time. In a scientist factor when you come, you see Abdul Kalam how he used his time. Spiritual factor you come, you see how the time has been used by Swami Vivekananda. Having just lived 39 years, Swami Vivekananda is popular. After his departure from his body, he is still 125 to 130 years. We are still talking about Swami Vivekananda and he is a role model for all the youth. They don't die. That is Amaratvam, they got it. Because they always knew what they were doing because the life is very precious for them. They always consider life as a great gift of God to them. Life is a combination that enters into a body and executes its plan of action, why we have come to this world, and then separates. It is something like a vehicle which you use for 25-30 years and then you say this vehicle is no more useful, let us just buy a new one. The Atma leaves, the soul leaves the body and enters into another body and continues its mission and in a different way, the new assignment. Remember always that time and tide will wait for none. Never ever take chance with the time. One more great stranger of Kabir Das. He says, Raat gawai soi ke divas gawai khai. Hira janm amol tha kaudi badle ja. In the present context it suits much more. What we are doing, up to night 1:30 to 2, I have seen average people who are around the age of 18 to maybe 45, 50 and even people at 60, they are not sleeping. They sleep at 1 o'clock, 1:30, 2 o'clock. You know why? Because they are busy with their mobile chatting. They are in the internet. They are in a gossip. Or somebody else is watching the movie in the different TV channels. See, when you sleep late in the night and get up at 8 a.m. in the morning and very late, what happens? Your physical condition becomes quite depressive. In an age of between 30 to 40, you may not understand that what your damage you are doing to your health. But let me be very frank. When you come to our age, around 70, you will realize that you are not physically that active. Because you have exhausted the required generation of energy in unnecessarily sleeplessness. Please understand, there is no storing capacity in anywhere, anything. It is not a mobile, it is not a software, it is not a data system where you can store your health. Health is something that has to be taken care hour by hour. So that is why God has given you 24 hours, which is equal to one and all. I found lot of people in the modern days have backache, especially youngsters below 40 years. Severe backache they are suffering. And they are going to doctor, and sometimes some of them are getting surgeries also done. And they suffer with eyesight. Because these things happen when you do not allow your machine, that is your body, to be in the exact frame of healthy condition. My suggestion to all of you is, today does not care about the blemish of the past. Also, it does not assure you the uncertainties of the future. What it tells you is, please utilize the available 24 hours. You go to a river, water is flowing. Can you stop the flowing water? No. But you can wash your hand. You can take bath. You can take that water and cook. You can use the water for agriculture. You can do everything, but you cannot stop the water. Similarly, you cannot stop the movement of the time. Today morning I was reading one small poem, and it really, I loves it, and I saved it just for letting all of you know. It's in Hindi, but what it says, समय का सबसे कहना है, समय का सबसे कहना है, जीवन चलते रहना है. Wow, beautiful words. समय का सबसे कहना है, जीवन चलते रहना है. इसको मत बर्बाद करो, सदा काम की बात करो.